Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a bonus reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. Two things before I start, Sag. I felt your spirit guides come in on this side, and my palms got intensely clammy and sweaty, and it's really gross. But I think it's because they really want to talk to you. So I'm going to be using two decks for your reading today. The first one is the Chalks of King Congo Oracle deck, which was gifted to me recently. It's very beautiful. And another deck that was gifted to me, this is Nefertiti's Tarot. So thank you to my friends who gifted those to me. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Angels, spirits, guides, what messages do you have? Whoa. I'm telling you. Wow. I'm speechless. If you ever had any doubt that you have spirit guides, please look at this as an affirmation. This is a brand new deck for me, right? I'm at Sagittarius now, so I've done 5 readings. You're the 6th reading. So this is the first time this card has ever appeared for me. Your guides are here. They're shining their starry light upon you. They're watching. They're supporting. It's very exciting. It's I'm smiling. Like I feel like they're proud of you. I wish you could hear what I hear. Maybe you've experienced this yourself. These quiet moments, I can hear fluctuations in frequency. Almost like a radio dial, like a transistor radio, like that. It's subtle, but it's there. Could also talk about like fame and fortune, got that kind of like public recognition, like you're a star, baby, you're a star. I don't know why they keep showing me this, but I have to say it. They keep showing me, well, first of all, West Window Corporation, this big tractor trailer, and it just said West Window Corporation. Never seen that truck in my life, and it caught my attention so deeply that I have to say it out loud, so I don't know if that is relevant to you. They're showing me SpongeBob SquarePants. I guess the starfish. I guess his name is Patrick. Maybe your name is Patrick. I don't know if that's his name. I've never watched SpongeBob SquarePants. I know that SpongeBob is the spongy guy, but like, I think this is Patrick. I think the star is Patrick. That, I don't know why that's relevant. Maybe you like that show. The spirit is showing it to me. The 5 points of a star, they just said. The 5 points. There is a place in New York City called the 5 Points. Maybe you live there. Or that's relevant to your family lineage. There's a lot of history in the 5 Points in New York City. It's weird. The more that I stare at this, It's almost like it has a halo, or it has an aura, excuse me, an aura. It's like I see the after effects of it. It's hard to describe, but it's like shifting in and out. It's like phasing in and out. Thank you, Spirit, of this like dimension in a way. I never actually had a card do that before. Well, once it happened. I don't know why, but that feels relevant. Maybe you have recently experienced something similar. Astral projection, they just said. 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier, past, present, future, and at the end, I will pull a card of advice from Spirit. One more. Got 2 10s in your reading. Lots of water sign energy. The top of the deck really wants to speak. World card in reverse, number 21, Major Arcana. The World card in the upright talks about closing out chapters of your life. And I talked about this in another reading. The way that I like to talk about the World card is, if I were to ask you, can you name the top 3, the top 5 most life-changing and significant moments in your life, those moments that changed you forever? I'm sure you could probably name them. Everyone has these moments that you can look back on in hindsight and say, yeah, that was the moment that my whole worldview changed, or that was the moment something in my life would never be the same. That chapter closed and a new chapter opened. So the thing about it, getting that card, this card in a reading, is that sometimes it can be hard for us to see when we're phasing from one chapter to the next, because we're in the middle of it. It's too close to us. What Spirit is saying with this card in reverse is that you are trying to close out a chapter, but there's still there's unfinished business that still needs to be dealt with, right? And your past energy here, it's like everything is pointing towards go, 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 Sag, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. So far, you're the only sign that has gotten this card, I believe, in the 6 readings that I've done. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, good luck, good fortune, and divine timing. The Midas touch, everything going your way. This is kind of hilarious. I never noticed, because I don't get this card very often, right? This kind of lion figure is stepping on this dude right here. I'm not letting anything stop me. Get out of my way. That's the Wheel of Fortune. If it turns, it's gonna turn. It's gonna throw everything off that's been holding it back. So the Wheel of Fortune appears, all thrusters firing, everything go, go, go. But we gotta make sure that there's no baggage kind of holding on to us, slowing us down. 7 of Wands to clarify it. I mean, it's a pretty intense image with these crocodiles. 7 of Wands can be a card of blocking. In the modern age, it could be like blocking somebody on your social media, blocking somebody's phone, their access to you. It's also a card of having to defend a stronghold. In the suit of the wands, there's this kind of battle that's happening, and by the time we reach the 7, we've taken the hill, and now we have to defend it. That's what this card is all about. So I do see some in the past energy for you, Sag. It's like you attained some level of accomplishment and you want to keep going, but you're gonna have to like bat off the naysayers or the negative people or the negative energies that are trying to hold you back. Perhaps some of those negative energies could be coming from yourself, which is what Spirit just gave me. Part of those things that you have to leave behind are old narratives about what you think you deserve. Can I get a clarifier, please, on the 7 of Wands, on the 10, the Wheel of Fortune? Number 1, the Magician. Wow, this is powerful. 2 major arcana, 3 major arcana already in your reading out of 4 cards that I've shown you. Number 1, the major arcana of the Magician. This is Virgo and Gemini energy. The Magician is somebody who wields the power of all 4 suits of the tarot. So it's basically talking about somebody who can look at all of the resources that they have in their life and use them to their advantage to manifest their reality. So, you know, while one person might say, oh, well, I don't have enough money to buy that car. Another person would say, well, Spirit is giving me a very specific example. Okay. Have you ever seen that guy who traded a paperclip for a house? So this is a real story. At least I think it's real. And this guy, he didn't have enough money for a house, but I guess you could call it an experiment of manifestation. He didn't let not having money stop him from getting what he wanted. So he looked around and thought about, what is it that I have? What is it that I can trade? So he took an ordinary paperclip, and I guess it started with, he traded a paper, I'm just using this as an example. I don't know exactly what the route was. He traded a paperclip for a pen. And then he traded a pen for a notepad. And then he traded a notepad for a book. And then he traded a book for another book. Then he traded that book for a lamp, etc., etc., all the way to a house. Now, somewhere along the way, I'm sure that his presence on social media helped him get that house, but that's part of his resources. He had his wits, he had his gumption, he had his social media, and he went to work, and he traded a paperclip for a home. That's what the Magician does. That's what the Magician is capable of. So that's very powerful, right? I think about that guy every once in a while. Like, well, if he can do it, right? It's not as easy though. And I don't know how many years it took him. I don't know how long it took him. It shows a kind of ingenuity. It shows a kind of faith in self, in the system of the universe. And also maybe a little bit of foolishness, the Fool energy. Just taking a leap of faith and seeing what happens. So there's something here in your past energy where you just threw caution to the wind and said, F it. I'm going to go for it. See what happens. It's really beautiful. It's really amazing, actually. Like, if you really think about it, we've all been magicians to a certain extent in our lives, or else we wouldn't be in the places that we are right now. Some decision making had to happen, some action taking had to happen for us to get to where we are. And you can either look at that as like, oh, I don't have enough, or you can look at that as like, oh, I'm really proud of myself because I made it this far. It's really positive. In the present energy, Knave of Chalices, or the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is this beautiful kind of offering, this expression of the heart space, this expression of love or friendship. And, you know, sometimes it can be an offering of apology, though I don't feel that for you today. I feel that this somebody coming towards you and just saying, hey, you know, like, I want to help you, or hey, you're really cool, can we be friends? Or hey, you know, like, I love you a lot and I just wanted to tell you that, right? Something really beautiful, really authentic. And it's clarified by the 10 of Cups, so it can't get any better, right? This is 11 Cups here. 10 of Cups is joy, blissfulness, compassion, and empathy, and all of these ooey gooey, warm, chocolatey feelings that soothe the soul. There's a lot of love in your present energy, and I couldn't be happier for you. Also for me, as I'm a Sag rising. It's really beautiful. It's being surrounded by soul tribe. Just being cradled in that embrace. But also, and Spirit just wanted me to remind you, also the embrace of your spirit guides. Shame on me. Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me. The embrace of your spirit guides who care for you. Aha, there was a card here. You see how Spirit's sneaky? There was a card here flipped out in the deck and I didn't even realize. Isn't that amazing? That kind of creeps me out, but like in a good way. Another Cups card, Knight of Cups. Abundance upon abundance upon abundance. The Knights are people of action. There's somebody that's going to approach you with yet another offering of love, but this, they're not just going to say it, they're going to show it. It's action taking. I'm here to offer my help, my love, my services, and to show it in some way. I use this example in the Aries reading, actually to describe the King of Cups. It's, how do people show their love? By cooking you a beautiful meal and inviting you into their home to partake in that meal. By helping you move when you're like down and out. By connecting you to the right people if you need to meet somebody new. By listening when you need a shoulder to cry on, right? These are actions that people take to show you their love. So I just feel this, a lot of it around you right now. And Spirit is saying, remember, Sag, be in a space of gratitude. Be in such just a humbled space of gratitude. One, because I think you are this person, but two, it's being reciprocated to you. Recognize that. Be in a space of gratitude. In the future potential, 4 of Swords in reverse, and sorry about that, Queen of Cups in reverse. So, that is so obnoxious. Maybe you're going out for a drive, I don't know, but why that had to happen, I don't know. Just obnoxious. It's rush hour. 4 of Swords usually talks about somebody who needs to take a little time out. You've experienced probably some hardship. It comes after the 3 of Swords, which is heartache and heartbreak. I don't necessarily feel like this has happened to you directly, but it's something perhaps that is going on in your soul tribe that you are also feeling the effects of and wanting to kind of retreat, rest, recuperate. But you're at this point now where you're trying to lift yourself out of that state. And with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I always like to read the Queen of Cups in the reverse as somebody who is showing self-love. Queen of Cups is usually, it's Cancer energy, and it's usually somebody who is, you know, outpouring of love towards others, very generous and giving of love towards others. When the card is in reverse for me as a reader, it's really taking care of ourselves, being kind to ourselves, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, just paying attention to our needs, not in a narcissistic way or a selfish way, but in a way that serves us so that we can later on down the line serve others. It's really beautiful. This is like, I just feel warmth, such beautiful warmth in this reading. I can tell you, I have not felt it with the other signs. Can I have some of Spirit's advice? Your guides are here. What is their advice? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Four of Pentacles in the upright can talk about stinginess, keeping to ourselves, covering our heart chakra, not letting people in, and Spirit is saying it's okay to open up to the world, right? We're taking care of ourselves by opening up to the world, by allowing people to see our light, to experience us, Sagittarius, to experience our shining star. So now I'm going to read from the book for the guide. In all of its glory and beauty, the star illuminates under dark skies. In order for us to truly admire the star's radiance, darkness is required. In its very essence, the star remains a faithful guide when all else seems ghastly. In the darkest hours, breathe, look up, and consult the stars. They will guide you on your path. Pay attention to subtle signs from your honorable Egon, guardian angels, and elevated master teachers. They are offering guidance. The universe is still in the business of making miracles happen. You have to meet it halfway with your faith. Be mindful of allowing despair to cloud your judgment. The testing times have a way of highlighting your soul's map. So that's your reading, Sag. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Sag.